What's up, boys? So let me explain the situation that we find ourselves in today. I promised myself I would upload a YouTube video this week. Now the issue though is that my editor for some reason does not have Wi-Fi or some bullshit. So the video I sent to him to edit for the week, he is only going to be able to do on Monday. So I could just be a bitch and say, well, we'll just do it on Monday then. But I do want to get something out this week. So I'm here Saturday night or evening, whatever the fuck. After work, I'm like, what can I do to get a video out? And then I thought, well, let me just do what I usually do, which is go out for a drive, but let me record that shit so I have a video. So that's why we're here. I'm basically just gonna take you with me, probably through some very cool looking places, some amazing German scenery. Okay, we got the sunset going. Probably take this little car on the Autobahn as well. So we're gonna have an unrestricted section where I can show you what this car can really do. We're gonna have an amazing time together, I'm pretty sure. And that's why you're watching this video right now, because you want to witness how I don't miss an upload. So the first thing you gotta do when you jump in this car, you gotta go into settings. I know it's German, but you gotta go into settings. You gotta go into displays, and then you gotta go into whatever settings to fucking turn that noise off that I'm gonna show you right now. That fucking noise is on by default when you're driving too fast, even just a tiny bit over the speed limit, and this turns itself back on every time you start the car, apparently because it is some kind of law or whatever. All right, so right now we're driving to what I like to call the Twisties, which is based on B roads. And before we drive to those, I might tell you a little bit about this car. So I got it, I think 3 months ago, or 4 months now actually. I really like it. You know, it's an M850i. I leased it, by the way, so I didn't buy it, because it didn't really make sense for me to buy it, because it's not really my dream car or anything, and leasing in Germany just makes more sense tax wise, because you can just like write off the whole thing, and when you like buy it you gotta write it off over like fucking 10 years, some bullshit like that. So I decided to just lease it for a while, and then probably the next time I get the car I'm just gonna buy it, but then it's gonna be a car that I really want. But this car is a perfect daily, okay? It got a cool little 530 horsepower, 750 newton meters to torque. I don't know what the fuck that is in pound feet. It's quick and it's very comfortable at the same time. You're gonna see how quick it is once we drive onto some B roads, or we get to the unrestricted section of the Autobahn. All right, until we get there, it's a little boring, so I want to talk about something and then we're gonna go crazy with it. But the thing I want to talk about is I actually was thinking for a long time before I got this car, because yeah, I didn't buy it, but it's still a couple racks even to just lease it for 2 years, and probably more than just a couple, but it's still something you're spending money on. It doesn't really get you an ROI, and I was really thinking I don't want to make a mistake. I don't feel like I won yet, so like getting something like this that doesn't really get me any ROI on my business or anything didn't really feel that right until I just did it. Because here's the thing, okay, I know this is not like the craziest car, but it is a nice car that a 22-year-old should probably not be driving, okay? And I think this is the perfect daily. And I have driven like C63s and Camaros and Challengers and, you know, American V8s. I've driven German V8s, and this is like one of my favorite cars, really. But the point I was trying to make is I didn't know if I should get it for a while, because I was like, what if I kind of regret it? And I'm like, you know, I kind of get too lazy because now I allow myself to have something nice. I think you should get it. I think if you're like thinking about if you should get a car or not, and you're like, maybe I don't deserve it yet, I should wait longer. Well, maybe, but at the same time, you're really never gonna be 22 again, and you're not gonna have this opportunity again. So saying fuck it and spending some of that money that you're making, that you're working so hard for making anyway, usually isn't that hard, especially if it's like, in my case, not even like 10%, not even 5% of my monthly income. So especially if it's like that, I wouldn't worry about it too much. But yeah, I would make sure to like have maybe like before you buy something, probably have like a house or two, like some real estate for sure. I have a little, but I'm gonna up the game on that before I like really buy an expensive second car, because the second car is gonna be nice. That shit will be ripping, bro. Not that this one isn't, but I have something in mind, and we're gonna have to see what it ends up being. Well, doesn't this look beautiful? Now these are some roads I want to be ripping on, bro. Fuck yes. Damn, this view is kinda nice. It does have some pops and bangity bang bangs. Let me see if I can open up the window so you can hear a little bit better. But it doesn't have too many, which I like. I hate when it's like too much. There's like burbling all over the place. And this exhaust is stock, by the way. But you gotta work just for your Sunday evenings to look like this. Alright, so you can take out your car with a nice scenery and just rip it, bro. Like, that's what I make money for, bro. It just frees up my mind doing this kind of shit, and that's just what I need, especially after like a long day of working. That's the best thing you can do, man. Just some kids right there, or a kid, I guess. Another kid. It's like fat. It's pretty wet out here as well, though. Let's do a little sound check, shall we? Ooh, there's a speak up. I don't know, did that shit get me or not? Give a little gas in the corner. I do like sliding. I do really enjoy it, but you know what I'm saying, we need to be. And sometimes you might lose control a little too much and then you're fucked. Yeah, nah, I need some more experience for sure. Pimmy is nice, bro. It's just some laid back, some guitars, some Shawty can't do things I do. This is German freedom. This is the sign of German freedom right there. Anybody that doesn't know, it just means it's unlimited. So you can literally just drive as quick as you want, which I'm gonna do. So we're pushing it right now. 200, 220, 230, 240. I can't see, so I gotta slow down a little bit. All right, there's a car right there. That's what I'm saying. Can you please get the fuck out the left lane? Thank you. Look, it's as if you heard me. Okay, we're gonna have another run. We're gonna have another run on the way back, but I need to drive out here, but we will hit the limiter of this car because this car is limited, and I won't say where it is yet. I'm gonna have to hit it together. You can drive a lot faster than the limiter. I know, because I've seen videos of people removing it, but we're gonna hit it together, and I'm gonna show you. About to go in a section that I really like, a section of the road. I'll show you. Right there it says don't drive too fast. I'm not, I promise. Maybe I will, my bad. Let's get it. I'm gonna brake early. I'm not gonna risk nothing, bro, because I know there's some mad curves in this. Phone flying. I don't think there was any speed cams, so I think we're good to rerun it and be faster while doing it as well. But yeah, so if you ever wonder what I do in my free time, well, it's either spending time with family or driving a car that is fast. And I really fucking enjoy this stuff. Life really doesn't need to be that complicated, bro. Like, if I'm thinking about it, like, I see people like in Miami or whatever the fuck kind of nice place, and I don't need it, bro. Give me some B roads where I can do what we just did, and I'm good, bro. Let's run it back, boys. Let's run this one back, and I promise we will hit the unrestricted one, and we will hit the limiter, okay? No, I fought with you. Would you take it out? Would you be here till the end? Damn! My friend. Yeah, that was nuts.
y tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos. De cuando feel like we're so damn important.
Doing 90 MP hits in a 50 lane, I doubt I'ma make it home.
Speed cam 90 kilometers per hour.
Money and peace.
Told me I fell off, you needed that. Needed to be honest when we went down slow.
Let's get it now. There is a limiter, 250. This car could be driving so much faster. Oh my god, that's a crazy bump, bro. What the fuck? Yo, that could have gone wrong, bro. They should not have bumps like those when it is unrestricted, bro. Yo, they got some crazy bumps on this section, bro. Now I know that Camila Cabello is not really like, you know, the type of music that you would maybe expect me listening to, but
Make 'em come alive. Chanel number 5.
and then we got old Chris Brown and Tyga, bro. Alright boys, that was a little run. Hope I got enough for a video just to be able to put it out. I feel like this video might just get like 100 views or something, but for every single one of you that watches, I appreciate you for coming with me. And even if this video gets less views than usual, I don't give a fuck. If you're into cars and feel like I should do more of this type of shit, then yeah, just let me know. I'm more than happy to, okay? I'm more than happy to do more of this. I just need to know if you want me to. This got a nice ass too. You see this ass?